Our planet is changing. We see it in the melting glaciers, the rising sea levels, and the more frequent extreme weather events. These changes are not random, they are symptoms of a larger problem: climate change. Understanding this phenomenon is crucial for our survival. We rely on our planet for everything: the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the water we drink. Climate change threatens these very foundations of life. By understanding the causes and consequences of this global challenge, we can make informed decisions about our future. This essay will guide you through the latest scientific findings and highlight the solutions available to us. The Earth's climate has always fluctuated naturally. However, the current warming trend is happening at an unprecedented rate, and the scientific evidence overwhelmingly points to human activity as the dominant cause. The primary culprit is the release of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide into the atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun, causing the planet to warm. Human activities, particularly the burning of fossil fuels for energy, are the main drivers of these emissions. When we burn coal, oil, and gas to power our homes, factories, and vehicles, we release vast amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Deforestation further exacerbates the problem. The evidence is clear: human actions are altering our planet's climate system at an alarming rate. In the face of this global challenge, the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or IPCC, plays a crucial role. Established in 1988, the IPCC is the leading international body for the assessment of climate change. Composed of hundreds of scientists from around the world, the IPCC reviews and synthesizes thousands of scientific papers to provide policymakers with regular assessments of the current state of knowledge on climate change. These assessments, known as IPCC reports, are the most comprehensive and authoritative scientific evaluations of climate change available. They cover a wide range of topics, including the physical science basis of climate change, its impacts, and potential mitigation and adaptation strategies. The IPCC's work is essential for informing international climate negotiations and policy decisions. The IPCC's Sixth Assessment Report, or AR6, released in 2021 and 2022, paints a stark picture of the climate crisis. The report unequivocally states that human influence is the main driver of the observed warming since the pre-industrial era. The Earth's average surface temperature has already risen by about 1.1 degrees Celsius since the late 19th century. This warming is unprecedented in at least the last 2,000 years. The report warns that global warming of 1.5 degrees Celsius and 2 degrees Celsius will be exceeded during the 21st century unless deep reductions in carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gas emissions occur in the coming decades. The consequences of inaction are dire. The report projects increases in the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events such as heat waves, droughts, floods, and storms. Sea levels are projected to continue rising, threatening coastal communities and ecosystems. The Paris Agreement, adopted by nearly 200 countries in 2015, aims to limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, preferably to 1.5 degrees. This target is based on scientific evidence, highlighting the significant differences between 1.5 and 2 degrees of warming. Limiting warming to 1.5 degrees would reduce the risks and impacts of climate change. It would lower the likelihood of extreme heat, heavy precipitation, and droughts. It would also limit risks to health, livelihoods, food security, and water supply. Achieving this goal requires rapid transitions in all aspects of society. The IPCC's AR6 report provides a range of future climate projections based on different greenhouse gas emission scenarios. These scenarios, known as Shared Socioeconomic Pathways, or SSPs, explore a wide range of possible futures depending on the level of greenhouse gas emissions and societal choices. The report highlights that human activities have already caused approximately 1.1 degrees Celsius of global warming. Under a high-emission scenario, global warming is projected to reach 3.3 to 5.7 degrees Celsius by the end of the century. This level of warming would have catastrophic consequences for human societies and natural ecosystems. However, the report also emphasizes that the future is not predetermined. By taking ambitious action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, we can limit global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius and potentially even 1.5 degrees Celsius. The choices we make today will determine the future of our planet. Addressing the climate crisis demands a multifaceted approach involving mitigation and adaptation strategies. Mitigation focuses on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, while adaptation involves adjusting to the actual or expected effects of climate change. Transitioning to a low-carbon economy is paramount. This requires a rapid shift away from fossil fuels and towards renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydropower. Investing in energy efficiency measures, promoting sustainable transportation systems, and decarbonizing industrial processes are also crucial. Protecting and restoring natural ecosystems plays a vital role in climate change mitigation. Forests, oceans, and wetlands act as carbon sinks, absorbing and storing vast amounts of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Adaptation measures are equally important, particularly for communities already facing the impacts of climate change. Addressing climate change requires a collective effort from governments, businesses, communities, and individuals. Combating climate change is not the sole responsibility of any one entity. It requires a collaborative effort from all sectors of society. Governments, industries, and individuals each have a crucial role to play in this global endeavor. Governments hold the power to enact policies that promote sustainability and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This includes implementing carbon pricing mechanisms, investing in renewable energy infrastructure, and enacting stricter regulations on polluting industries. Industries must also embrace sustainability as a core principle. This involves adopting cleaner production processes, investing in research and development of climate-friendly technologies, and promoting transparency and accountability in their environmental practices. Individuals, too, have a responsibility to make sustainable choices in their daily lives. By working together, governments, industries, and individuals can create a powerful synergy that drives the transition to a low-carbon and climate-resilient future. Technological innovation is crucial for climate action, offering solutions to mitigate emissions and adapt to climate change. From renewable energy to carbon capture, innovation paves the way for a sustainable future. Solar, wind, and hydropower are becoming more efficient and cost-effective. As costs decline, these technologies are replacing fossil fuels globally. Carbon capture can store emissions underground, preventing atmospheric release. Innovation extends beyond energy production. Advances in battery storage, smart grids, and energy-efficient materials transform energy management. Fostering innovation unlocks solutions for a sustainable future. The choices we make today will determine the future of our planet and the well-being of generations to come. We have a profound responsibility to act as stewards of the Earth and to leave a legacy of sustainability for future generations. Addressing climate change is not merely an environmental issue, it is a moral imperative. It is about ensuring a just and equitable future for all, where everyone has access to clean air, water, and a stable climate. The challenges posed by climate change are significant, but they are not insurmountable. By embracing the urgency of the situation, harnessing the power of collective action, and fostering technological innovation, we can create a future where both humanity and nature thrive. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Climate change is an urgent and multifaceted challenge that demands our immediate attention. The scientific evidence is clear. Human activities are the primary drivers of this crisis, and the consequences of inaction are dire. However, the future is not predetermined. We have the power to change course and create a more sustainable and equitable future for all. This requires a fundamental shift in our mindset and our actions. Governments must enact bold policies that promote sustainability, industries must embrace cleaner production processes, and individuals must make conscious choices to reduce their environmental footprint. The transition to a low-carbon and climate-resilient future will require innovation, collaboration, and a shared commitment to safeguarding our planet. The time for action is now.